We are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Libby Helgeson with Libby H Design Studios and John Barber with the Barber Cabinet Company. And thanks for joining us today, guys.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having us.
So you always bring us to a gorgeous house, and Libby, you worked with John on this amazing kitchen behind us.
Yes, I did. I loved collaborating with Mason Construction and Barber Cabinets on this kitchen.
So John, what was the goal when you started drafting the designs for this space?
Well, this is a very updated design. You know, if you look at Instagram right now, chances are you're going to see some palettes very similar to this kitchen. It's got the integrated appliance panels, the white oak accents, really everything that's on trend for 2023.
And Libby, I love the gold accents that goes throughout the space, and the tile adds so much depth.
It does. There's a lot of color variation to the tile, and it just feels warm and inviting.
So was that the overall goal when you started designing this? Because it's a very open space.
Well, we wanted the kitchen to be functional and yet aesthetically beautiful. So the beautiful gold accents did just that, paired with a white oak island.
And John, I love how the butler's pantry is paired with the kitchen and just flow seamlessly.
No doubt. And there you've got display for your bourbon collection here in Kentucky, floating shelves, glass doors, also a nice appliance package with the beverage center and paneled ice maker.
When you were discussing what the kitchen and the butler's pantry would look like, how much time went into the organizational needs of the family?
Oh, lots of conversations and hours back and forth with the homeowner and with John on how the space would function and if you're entertaining, where you'd gather and how you'd use that space.
So if, John, homeowners that are home that are thinking about remodeling their space, how does that conversation start before they see you? What are some of the things that they should ask themselves?
Well, you know, it kind of depends on whether it's a remodel or new construction, but in this case it was new construction. So of course we started with the floor plan, but you know, with specifically the island, they actually brought in an inspiration photo that we were able to duplicate.
And Libby, this space, there's a lot of neat, really cool rooms in here. So
Yes.
What are your favorite areas?
Well, I love the kitchen and the bar area. I love the lighting that we did throughout this house. The powder room is lots of fun with just bold, fun wallpaper and custom lighting.
And you helped with the laundry room as well, John.
Laundry room, we did a little bit of work in the mud room, and even the kids' bedroom vanities have some really fun and cute features to them.
And Libby, I love how that you work with Mason Construction.
Yes.
You're their in-house designer, and you and John work together a lot. And it really helps when you're creating a home from the ground up, because you don't know unless you go to the process how many details is involved in it.
Yes, and we want to get those details right and just pay a lot of attention to detail to make sure that we just nail the kitchen and the cabinetry throughout the house.
Well, you also nailed the kids' room, John.
Yeah, I mean, in the girls' vanity, we did a very cute pink color that we now stock. The boys' room has little leather strapping on the hardware, so it's just those little details that even in a small space add so much character.
And Libby, we have to talk about the master.
Yes. We just carried that same soft, subtle color palette into the master bathroom. We have white oak vanities, and the tile in the shower pairs very nicely with the kitchen backsplash as well.
Well, and I love how much personality this home has. You can tell that the homeowner wanted to have fun, she wanted to be bold, she wanted to be brave, and build the house that they wanted.
Yes, she has an adventurous sense of taste and style, which I love. And we just added that in lighting and extra detailing in the kitchen, like the brass island legs and plumbing fixtures throughout the house.
And John, this is something that you can only do with a custom cabinet company like Barber Cabinet.
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, this is, in fact, our 75th year of business. So, you know, we've been doing this for a long time, but it's so much fun for us to see, you know, what's popular in 2023 versus what was the case 10 years ago, and in our case, even 75.
Well, thank you guys so much for bringing us to another gorgeous home today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be back with more of My Southern Home in just a moment.